I have spent most of my life not really knowing what I wanted to do up until about 3 or 4 years ago. I thought I'd give television a try, and I really enjoyed it. About to head to the PSTV crew class right now. We are at that point where we are fashionably late, which I think is 2 or 3 minutes late, but that's okay. My name is Brett Porter. I'm the executive producer of Plattsburgh State Television. Essentially, my duties are a combination of administrative and also realmed in production. We got a full weekend of sports up ahead. You ready for it? Learn from our mistakes, do better, be better. Hey guys, apologize for tardiness.
He's been super chill, super relaxed on top of being put together.
Yes.
And taking initiative and leadership in the class.
Know it to the level we do. They'll be like, okay, what's going on with the camera guy? What's going on? What's wrong with the camera? I've always, and I don't know really where it comes from, but I've always had this fear of letting everyone down around me. And so that's really kind of driven what I want to do. Got Allison. We will try and keep the meeting time in here brief. We're going to head over to Memorial and set things up.
My name is John Chambers. I am an assistant professor in mostly television broadcasting courses here at SUNY Plattsburgh. So the students that are running the career positions, it's up to the managers to train all students in all positions. And one of my requirements for PSTV is that all students know all positions and they don't get stuck in one position all semester long. And I believe the students can look to Brett and the other managers for management experience and leadership and direction as far as where the station should be going this semester.
You know what a white balance board is?
White balance board. Oh, I was incredibly worried that this whiteboard was missing. So far, I have this fear that people will catch on to the fact that I don't always know what I'm doing. Sorry guys, sometimes we don't know what we're doing. I could not really wrap my head around why someone would take a whiteboard, or more importantly, how a whiteboard would end up missing. Dan, you see a white balance board anywhere?
No.
No, me neither. There's no white balance board there. So should I just run to the field house and grab that one real quick? At that moment in time, I didn't care to figure the logistics of how and why. I was really just trying to get things back on track.
How can you lose that? What happened?
I couldn't tell you.
I guess, yeah, go get it from the hockey arena.
All right.
It's really disappointing though.
So with crunch time approaching, I decided I'm just gonna drive to the field house, get that one, and come back. And I think I did that because, for one, white balancing is you need to be literally submersed in this white. It is confusing to me how a giant piece of cardboard goes missing, especially in a locked control room in the middle of Memorial Hall. Yeah, so we're in the inner sanctum of the field house. This is really the brain, the nervous system. This is the whole 9 yards of everything.
We introduced the use of that whiteboard last semester, and I just happened to purchase 2 of those. One for each venue. Now, how the one got lost, I have no idea.
So now we got to play the game of, hey, who's got access?
I want a large enough piece of paper to be able to white balance something that large, so that they can stand back away from the camera, maybe 15, 20 feet, to capture light coming from the ceiling. So I think you would want something that large because you're standing back from the camera.
I'm trying to get into the skate rental room for the television station. I don't know how to get in. I know there's a code on there, but
the lights coming down from the ceiling in both venues, they're not right on top of the camera. So you have to step back about 15, 20 feet. And because you're back that far, or maybe even farther, you need a larger piece of whiteboard to do it. So I think it was a good decision on his part to find the other piece of whiteboard. And I think because of that, both last semester and this semester, we've had less problems with white balancing issues and color issues with the cameras.
Shouts out to that woman. Kept the dream afloat for just a little while longer. So yeah, we are here in the CER, pretty much, no, the PCR, excuse me, for hockey. Got our big white board that we went all this way for.
In one word, I've used it a lot, so impressive.
He does a really good job of explaining.
Like the word I used before, like composed, he's definitely always composed and knows what's going on, so.
If there'll be times where I don't quite know what I'm doing, I don't quite have a grasp on the task at hand, but, you know, as I say, I trust the process, and I just hope at some point it'll all work out.